hey, check this out, like, come climb on me, this is called AcroYoga, and you're like, oh, your head explodes and you're in front bird and you think, I've never done anything like this.
One more interview in AcroFestonia. So our teacher, everyone calls him Blox, but what's your full name? Or
Yeah, my name is Ellio Blox, but my last name stuck, and that was from when I was performing. Kind of the last name as a stage name, Blox, just really stuck. I was performing with someone named Athena Masters, so it was always Athena and Blox in Aphrodisiac. We had this kind of erotically charged duo. We would perform, did a lot of work for the swingers community, actually, a couple of cruise ship productions, stuff like that. It was really fun, but doing a little bit less of that as I focus more on teaching. I found AcroYoga like most people find AcroYoga. Some friend says, hey, check this out, like, come climb on me, this is called AcroYoga, and you're like, oh, your head explodes and you're in front bird and you think, I've never done anything like this. I was a monkey for most of my life. I did not really have formal training, and then I discovered this in, I guess, 2010, and just started playing more and more. This partner, Athena Masters, I was jamming with her a lot. Then we kind of tripped over the acro scene in New Orleans, didn't really know it was there, but it was fairly robust at the time. Aaron Lind was doing a lot of work to develop the community there. My partner was doing burlesque, and so we kind of fused the two and started doing performance, and it just kind of snowballed. Acro kind of became more and more and more of my life, to the point where I found myself as a senior kind of member of the community. A few of my friends started nudging me, saying, hey, like, why don't you go to teacher training, go think about teaching. I had done some training with Nico Dawes at that point, and he was encouraging me as well, so I did a partner acrobatics teacher training in January, and that just changed everything. That's when the snowball started to roll down the hill quickly and just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And so for the last year and a half, I've been essentially traveling the world full-time teaching acrobatics.
so you met a lot of different people from many countries. Have you ever counted how many countries have you visited?
I have not. No, I just did like 2 months straight in Europe, bouncing around, and then went back for a little bit to North America to take a quick break, and then here I am again. So
you like Europe?
I do like Europe, yeah. Most of my teaching is in North America and Europe, but a little bit in Asia, Thailand, and I've taught in Central America as well. So quite a few. I need to sit down and write them out to get an idea of exactly how many.
And how have you heard about AcroFestonia?
Okay, I was at Pitch Catch Circus School of Acrobatics last year as a student, and this coming year I'll be going back as a coach. I'm excited to do that. I met Silver, who's one of the organizers. He came for a couple of weeks, and I was telling him that I would be coming to Spain for August, because I'm on the teaching staff for partner acrobatics teacher training. Starts August 1st. And he said, that's perfect. You can come to Estonia first. And I thought, what's going on? And he said, well, we have this really lovely event. It's the 3rd year where we actually need one more international teacher. And we sat down and looked at the calendars and looked at some flights, and it worked out. What I really like about this event so far, and again, it hasn't really started. This is the preamble. Volunteers are showing up. Teachers are showing up. But I feel like Silver and Ester and everyone else involved has done a really nice job of keeping the communal feel the top priority. So it's almost like the acro, the movements, they're coming second. It's less of a training, it's more of a gathering of acrobats. Everyone's coming together to play and learn and exchange ideas. And that is a common theme across the board. That's one reason why I think AcroYoga as a practice over maybe more dedicated, higher level acrobatics. AcroYoga is spreading because it is so accessible and so communal, and really kind of pulls on people's heartstrings in a way that just like a disciplined physical practice doesn't quite so much. And I think they are retaining that element very, very well here. You notice quickly in my body when I neglect that other half of the therapeutic element. I don't integrate so much yoga into my practice, mostly because I don't feel a strong sense of connection to yoga if I'm self-led. I really enjoy being in a yoga class. If I'm left to my own devices, I'm just going to stretch and get on a foam roller and get a lacrosse ball out. So I certainly have my own personal regimen for self-care, but I really do appreciate how important AcroYoga holds the therapeutic side of movement, because we're going to break down quickly if we just train, if we just do the big power energy stuff and we don't take time to look after ourselves and each other.
Jump, tuck, roll, untuck. Tuck, roll, untuck.
Had a conversation with you yesterday about doing Acro with the blind. I love when people take Acro and use it as a tool to connect with people in interesting ways and to show people what they're capable of. And so then I have another thank you to go to my teachers, and there are many of them who have opened a lot of doors in my life and showed me how to realize my potential and have really continuously invited me to go further and deeper into the practice and into myself. And now Acro is kind of my full-time gig, and it's amazing to me that I'm able to support myself teaching acrobatics. And so, I have a lot of gratitude for those who have helped me along the way.
Nice to hear it. So this time from AcroFestonia, AcroYogaTV with Ellio Blox. So a lot of acrobatics, power, and then still keeping a balance. See you next time.
I'm Ellio Blox, and you can stay in touch, find out more, watch videos, say hi, that sort of thing. Find me on my website, bloxacrobatics.com, Facebook, Ellio Blox, or my pages, Blox Acrobatics, Instagram at Ellio Blox Acro, and YouTube, you can find me again at Ellio Blox, or you can find these guys here, AcroYogaTV. Check out their channel.